Hello friends! If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Amanda and I am 27 years old, and a little bit about my background is that I am currently in grad school getting my second master's degree. So on my channel I talk about finances and just about life and occupational therapy school, and most recently about our baby that is due in October. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about my biggest or dumbest financial purchases of my 20s. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about my dumbest purchases of my 20s, at least thus far. We still have 3 more years of my 20s, and I'm sure I will make at least one dumb purchase in that time. But for now, I will let you know what my dumbest purchases have been so far. So I'm going to start with the things that cost me the least amount of money to the things that cost me the most amount of money. So we'll just gradually build up to the big one. So if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my list. But the first thing, and this may sound so simple, but I know so many of us ladies are guilty of this, so I had to bring it up because it is something that really bothers me. And it's buying makeup that I end up hating, not using, simply using because I want to get through it, and I hate every bit of it. Like right now, I could probably, I keep my makeup in my desk right here, and I could probably look in there and find at least a couple of concealers that I do not like, that were probably, $20+ and I just kind of impulse bought them. Or I bought them knowing that, maybe this isn't the best choice. And so now I have all this makeup and I don't like how it looks, and it just ends up being a waste of money. So I found that the best option is just to go with drugstore. It's just as good, and you won't regret it nearly as much as the, $30-$40 makeup item that you never use. So that's my little one. I haven't spent as much money on that, but we'll get to it, like I said. So we're already going gradually up the list. The next one is fitness plans. So I went through a phase, I guess you could call it. I went through a time period where I got really into weightlifting, and I got into counting macros, and although these were very good things, and I still do some of them today, I also got sucked into the trap of Instagram and people who sell their fitness plans on Instagram, or macro plans and all of that. And I don't know the exact number of money that I spent on fitness plans, but I know I at least did 3 different fitness plans with 3 different coaches, and they're not cheap. It's I don't know, $200, $300+ each time. So I probably spent $600 on fitness plans. And let me tell you, at least for me, there was nothing that really motivated me anymore about using these fitness plans than anything else. And it was just another tool, I guess, but I didn't get what I thought it would be, this magical fix, like so many of us think, and thought that it would, really help me reach my goals, and it didn't help me reach my goals any more than just me doing my own thing did. So fitness plans, probably about $600. So the next thing on my list is impulse flight purchases. And the funny thing is that I didn't do this very, very many times during my 20s, but the couple of times that I did do it, it was so unnecessary. It was just, I distinctly remember one time I was just having a life crisis basically, and I just decided that I was going to purchase these flights, and they ended up being $500. And the thing was that what bothers me so much about this isn't the thought of going on the flight or anything. It was the thought that if I would have just researched a little bit and researched different times that I could go, because I could have gone a different time, I would have saved, half of that amount. So It's just a matter of like being impulsive, I think, during your 20s. And I know that sometimes it's just fun and you've just got to do it, but not particularly when it comes to, $500 plane tickets. And so my next one, now we're getting into the heavy hitters here. My next one is one that I go back and forth on, but in the end, I think that it was unnecessary because I could have gone with a cheaper option, and that is my car. So I have a 2016 Jeep Cherokee, and I bought it in 2016. Yes, in July of 2016. So I've had it now for 4 years, or almost 4 years, and it's a great car, and I have no complaints about it. But I'm obviously still paying on that car, and I think when I bought it, it was probably about my loan was about $19,000, and it's just, I feel like so unnecessary, because the thing is that I don't really care about cars very much. I just want my car to, obviously not look like a rolling piece of trash, but I want it to just work and have the space that I need and have good AC. Like my requirements are low, and I feel like I could have just as easily gotten a new car for, maybe not a ton cheaper, as far as, getting a $3,000 car or anything, but I definitely could have gotten something, in the 10 to 12 range, and saved myself years of paying, thousands of dollars. So that is my next regret purchase. And lastly, my biggest, dumbest financial purchase of my 20s was my master's degree, my first master's degree. So I know that this may sound silly, but I got a master's degree. It was an accelerated 1-year program, and it cost me $20,500 because it was like basically the exact. I took out the cost of tuition, and then I think I had about maybe $2,000, if that, dollars per semester on top of that, for living expenses and whatnot, for my whole program. And the thing with getting that master's degree is that I had no real plan for it in the end. It was more of and it was designed to be a little bit of a resume builder, you could say, which sounds kind of silly, but an academic resume builder. So a lot of the people in my program went on to go to medical school or PA school, and it was in addition to make their application look better for those things. And that was kind of my plan, was to do PA school, but I had no solid plan in mind when I went in. And of course, I am not in PA school now, so that didn't pan out. And so I just really went into it not clear, and that was a big thing, to take out $20,000 for being unsure about something. And really, at the end of the day, just getting a master's degree to get a master's degree, which is, I guess fine if it doesn't cost you $20,000. So that is one that I think the biggest one out of all these things that still gets me to this day. I have now paid off those $20,000, but now, of course, I have new student loan debt from my master's program now. But I just feel like if you're going to get a master's degree, get it in something that will advance your career and will be able to get you a job. That's my biggest piece of advice. So anyway, that is all of my dumb financial choices of my 20s. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos in the future. And let me know in the comments what some of your dumb decisions and purchases in your 20s were. Thanks for watching. See you next time.